If you build faceless YouTube videos, you probably know this workflow already. You research a topic in one place, write the script somewhere else, create prompts in another tool, generate images or video in another, and then try to keep everything consistent when you finally edit the video. So today I want to test something different. I'm giving Hedra one goal: help me create the first video for a brand new faceless YouTube channel, starting from almost nothing. I wanted to research the opportunity, help choose the video idea, plan the content, write the script, turn it into a storyboard, and then continue into actual visual production. At the end, we'll compare the starting point with the finished result. This video is sponsored by Hedra. Before we start, Hedra is an AI research lab based in San Francisco. Hedra is not just another box where you type a prompt and wait for a random video. The simplest way to explain it is a bit like ChatGPT meets Canva. You can talk to it and work through a visual project. But the important part is what happens between the first request and the final media. Hedra can research, reason about what it finds, propose a plan, create briefs and scripts, and then continue into generating visual or audio content. The project lives inside a space, so Hedra can keep working with the context we build together. One thing worth slowing down for is the space itself. It's a visual canvas where the research, the script, the storyboard, and the generated media can all sit together and stay connected as the project develops. Instead of bouncing between 5 different tools and rebuilding the context every time, I can continue working from the same project in one place. That is what I want to test today. Not just whether Hedra can generate a cool clip, but whether it can help me build a real faceless YouTube workflow, from idea to production. I'm deliberately not giving Hedra a finished niche, title, or script. I want to see how useful it is before the generation stage. I'll tell it that I want a faceless channel for a US audience around surprising science and technology stories, and I want it to help create the first video from scratch. I'm asking Hedra to guide me step by step because I don't want it to jump directly to a finished answer before we know what we're actually making. Now let's see how Hedra approaches the project before jumping into generation. Now we get to the part I would normally do manually before creating a faceless video. Research. I want the agent to look for topic patterns and audience interest before we choose our first upload. I'm not asking it to find a video to copy. I want useful signals, recurring questions, interesting developments, strong curiosity angles, and subjects that can support a visual story. This is the part I would pay attention to. A final title is easy to generate. The more valuable question is whether the idea is grounded in enough material to make a good video. From the options Hedra gives me, I'll choose the one with the clearest curiosity gap and the strongest visual potential. Hedra has now given me several possible ideas for the first video, but I don't want to choose one randomly. I'm looking for the idea that has the strongest curiosity gap, enough reliable information to support a full video, and visuals that can actually keep people watching. From these options, this is the one I'm going to choose. Now that I have the topic, I still don't want to jump straight into a long script. Before writing anything, I want the packaging to be clear, the angle of the video, the promise to the viewer, the title, the thumbnail concept, and the hook for the first 20 seconds. If those pieces are weak, even a well-written script may not get people to click or keep watching. So I'm asking Hedra to turn the research into actual YouTube packaging before we write the full video. Here Hedra is giving me 3 title options, a thumbnail direction, the main promise of the video, and several possible hooks. I'm comparing them based on clarity, curiosity, and whether the opening can immediately deliver what the title promises. I don't want a title that sounds exciting, but leads to a weak or unrelated video. I'm going to use this title because it creates a clear curiosity gap without making an exaggerated promise. And I'm choosing this hook because it introduces the question quickly and gives the viewer a reason to stay for the answer. Now that the topic, title, promise, and hook are clear, Hedra can use all of that research and context to build the actual video structure. Hedra is now using the research, the selected topic, the title, and the hook to build the structure of the video. This is important because the script is not starting from an empty prompt. Hedra already understands what the video is about, what information supports it, and what promise the opening needs to deliver. First, it creates the outline and explains what each section needs to accomplish. It also connects the research points to the correct parts of the story, so the video has a clear direction instead of becoming a collection of unrelated facts. I can review the opening, the middle sections, the main reveal, and the ending before Hedra writes the full narration. Once the structure looks right, Hedra can continue into the complete narration script. And because everything is still inside the same space, I don't need to copy the research into a different chat or explain the topic again. The script can build directly from the decisions we have already made. I also want to make one revision to the opening. The first draft doesn't need to be final. What matters is that I can refine the same script, while Hedra still understands the research, the title, and the full project context. Now the research, title, outline, and narration are ready. But for a faceless YouTube video, the script is only half of the project. Every part of the narration also needs a clear visual purpose. So before generating any clips, I'm going to ask Hedra to turn this script into a complete scene-by-scene storyboard. Now I'm asking Hedra to turn the approved narration into a complete visual plan. For every scene, I want to know how long it should last, which part of the narration it supports, what the viewer should see, how the shot should be composed, and whether any text should appear on screen. Here, Hedra is breaking the script into individual scenes instead of giving me a collection of random visual prompts. Each scene is connected to a specific line of narration, so I can understand exactly why that visual belongs in that part of the video. This makes the production much easier, because the visuals are being designed around the story, not added as an afterthought. For faceless YouTube videos, this is extremely useful. A strong script can still become boring if every visual feels unrelated, stays on screen too long, or fails to support what the narrator is saying. With the storyboard, every section of the narration now has a clear visual purpose. Instead of generating 20 unrelated clips and trying to force them into the edit later, I now have an organized production map, only now am I moving into visual generation. And this ordering matters. A finished AI clip by itself doesn't tell you whether the agent actually helped build the project. What matters here is that these visuals are being created after the research. The topic selection, the packaging, the script, and the storyboard have already been completed. I'm asking Hedra to create the visual media scene by scene using the storyboard we just approved. I also want it to maintain the same visual style across the project and preserve continuity whenever the same subject appears again. Now Hedra is moving from the production plan into the actual media. The first result is connected to a specific storyboard scene, so I can compare what was planned with what was generated. And if something doesn't match the story, I can review it and request a revision before moving to the next scene. Here is the first generated result, and I can compare it directly with the storyboard scene we approved earlier. The subject, composition, and overall purpose of the shot all come from the visual plan, rather than from an isolated prompt created at the last moment. This makes it much easier to decide whether the output actually supports the narration. Hedra can now continue through the storyboard scene by scene. Here is another visual created for a different part of the narration, and this third result belongs to another section of the story. Because the visual direction was established before generation, these scenes are intended to feel like parts of the same project, instead of unrelated clips from separate prompts. This result is close, but the main subject could be clearer, and I also want more clean space for captions. Instead of starting again in another tool, I can request a revision while Hedra still has the storyboard and the visual direction of the project. That is the part I think matters most. Hedra is not something I would describe as just another AI avatar tool, or a single-purpose video generator. The more interesting comparison is with a general agent that can research, reason, and plan, but can then continue into actual visual production. For creators, that means the workflow can remain connected from the first idea and research all the way to the assets you actually use in the finished video. Hedra sponsored this video, and you can try Hedra for free at hedra.com or through the link in my description. If you like it and decide to upgrade, use code for 50% off your first month. I'll put my Hedra link and the promo code in the description below, and I'll pin both in the comments so you can easily test Hedra with your own workflow. Try giving Hedra a real project instead of asking for one random output. Start with a goal, let it research and plan, and then see how far you can take the production. Thanks again to Hedra for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you in the next one.